Hey YouTubians, it's Tony here from We Try Anything, the channel that likes to try anything so you don't have to. What we're going to take a look at today is a watch that we managed to acquire for the channel, which was it's a step up from the other watches that the other watch that we showed, which was the F91W, and this one it's no fake. It's definitely from a shop, as in we're what they would call a bricks and mortar shop here in the UK, and it's got a receipt and everything. Whereas the F91W, which we've got a card there for you to have a look at the video. Obviously that was got off eBay with the good intentions of believing it was a real watch, an authentic Casio watch, but people pointing out on YouTube and the like that there's a good chance that it's probably a fake watch. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this little watch, this one, and you'll see which watch we're going to kind of feature in today's channel. We're going to unbox it, go around the actual look of the watch, and just talk about the design features of the watch, and then just show you some of the actual features of the watch itself, and then show you what it's like on the wrist. So here we go, let's just dig into the video. Right then, let's unbox it. So what we got here, I mean, as I say, it is a definite purchase from a bricks and mortar shop in the UK. You can get it on Amazon as well, which I'll pop a link below for this watch, and you know, you can get it at a quite good price. It ranges between, I mean, sometimes this little watch here is on offer from £10, and it can be on offer from £10, but most of the time it's £20 for this watch. But it is a step up from the basic watches that Casio offer, and you know, we'll open it up and just have a look. So here we go, let's get to the unboxing part of this watch. And so what we're looking at today is the Casio W-96H-IAVES watch, which is a memorable name, to say the least. And obviously it comes in this little presentation box here, where you can see the instructions are in the depths of that box down there. You know, it's not a kind of high caliber watch. I mean, it is in their kind of, not so much in their budget range, I would say, of watches. It's not like a G-Shock or anything like that. So you do get a, you know, a nice box here as such. And if I just close that off and put that off to the left. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this out of its cellophane. So as you can see, this watch here, a lot of people will probably know this watch here, due to the size of the font and, you know, due to the size of the face, as it were. So this watch here is designed to be durable, it's meant to be versatile, and it comes with, as it says there, a 10-year battery. Now, which is great. I mean, obviously some people do, you know, like when you compare it, say, the Apple Watch that I've got for here, I mean, obviously that's only got, like, literally you can get 2 days out of that before it really does need a charge. But something for 10 years, I mean, obviously it's just like a fire and forget watch. You just put it on and forget all about it, really, and you only really use it when you want to see what the time is or what the date is, and setting an alarm and stuff like that. But I mean, it does come with it's got a large digital I'll get my words out here. It's got a very clear, large face on it here, which measures 37.5mm across. I believe that's for the actual resin case. And it has got, as I've kind of just alluded to, it has got a resin case going on here, which also attached to which also has resin straps. Now, from what I can see, I'm not sure. I think you may be able to undo them. I'm not too sure how that would work, because sometimes these straps break, and they break quicker than the watch. But you know, as I say, they are resin straps. And also what it is that on this large clear large font digital display, you also get straight away you'll get the day, you'll get the time, you'll get the year, and also you get the because I believe this is the American format, where you get the month first and then you get the actual day or the date in which you're on. And just running down to the top right, you also get a feature which shows you that you've got the alarm. Sorry, you've got the, let me just read, you've got a snooze feature, you've got an alarm, and then you've got the signal, which means that you've set like either a daily, hourly or monthly chime, which is quite, you know, it's quite handy, because if you work in a place that you need to know when the hours chime by. So if you work in a place that has deadlines, like, I don't know, if you worked in advertising or graphic design and stuff, where you know you've got a deadline at a certain time and you know how many hours you're going to be by, then this can be quite a nice little feature. And as I say, it looks quite a nice watch. You know, it's got a nice resin case around it, which I may have said already, but it measures 37.5 millimeters. And obviously it's got 4 resin type or plastic buttons here. Now these plastic buttons are the adjustable, so for adjusting whatever kind of mode you're in. So if you keep your finger long pressed on it, in this instance, it'll allow you to adjust the seconds, the if I just go through it, the hour, the actual minute, and then you can go through the year, and then the month, and then the actual date in the month. And then if you want to finish that off, it's as easy as that. So adjusting the time and getting the watch ready for wear and use, it's very easy. So down to the bottom, I believe you can change it between 24 and 12 and 24. To the left, you have the mode button here, bottom left, where you can change the alarm, which you can set. And it's a very kind of, it's a single alarm. It's not, you know, you can't have multiple alarms on here. So it is just single. Also, you have the stopwatch, which measures in 100th of a second. So if I see, that's the light, which I'll feature later. So obviously you can go set your stopwatch, and I believe you can set a lap time as well. So it's as simple as that. And also you have what's known as dual time. So if you was, say, I don't know, if you was heading to New York or anywhere like that, where you've got to put the clock either forward or backward just to get an idea where you are, and then you can just set that time there, so at least you know how many hours ahead or how many hours behind you are, which is quite interesting. And then finally back to what would be the time. Now apparently there is some videos I've watched of this where you can uncover certain secret modes where there's a countdown timer, I believe, that you can unlock. But it does mean opening it all out, and you've got to scratch off part of the actual circuit board for this, which I will not attempt on this at all. But you know, there is videos out there that can feature that. And that's it really. Now it does have a light function on here as well, which if I just turn off the main light I've got here, which I've featured on the channel before, which is a review for it, and obviously there's a link below if you wish to watch the review of the filling light. So if I turn that off, and straight away you can just see the actual light, and it does the job really. So if you're late at night, obviously it would just quickly, and with the big typeface and stuff, you just quickly see the time and date and stuff like that, and you're off. So you know, as a watch, I mean, it is quite a handy little watch really. And as I say, if it's because it's a low value watch, it's not really something that I would worry about wearing if I went to work and stuff like that, because obviously because it's got a plastic face to it as well, or a resin screen, I mean obviously that will get scratched. But if you work in a work environment, then you know, for the prices that you pay, either between £10 and £20, then you know it's a watch worth considering, instead of wearing, say, something like an expensive Apple Watch, or you know the more pricier watches that you can get out there. So I'll just put it on my wrist, and then you can just see, and then I can just give you my thoughts after. Right then, so there it is on my wrist, and I've got to say, it does, you know, and as a kind of a watch for wearing to work and what have you, it does look nice. So you know, I would consider this as a daily wearable really, and it's got a nice big face to it compared to some of the cheaper digital watches that Casio sell. And you know, obviously, you know, you've got your functions there which are easily accessible, and you know, the alarm feature and what have you here. But it's a nice feeling watch really, and I do like the size of the actual face compared to my hand. Whereas, as I said, the other watches were a bit small and they're just a bit, I don't know, kind of, I feel like a bit toy-like, and that's what I ever felt with the 91W. It was just a touch too small for my hand. I kind of like watches with a bigger face. And I've got to say, you know, I do like the look of this. It's a very nice design. The font's nice and big, and I can see this being a very practical watch to wear. The clasp on the back, I mean, the actual buckle there, it does have a little thing there just to keep it in place, which is this here. So you need to kind of just be aware of that when you're undoing the watch, because I would imagine that would be the first thing to go. So it just stops it from going under, or sorry, getting pulled out there. So when you are undoing the watch, just make sure you kind of get yourself in there just to get the actual bracelet off. The resin strap off. So you know, it does come off like that, and it is a nice comfortable watch to wear, and I really do rate it really. And I'll be honest with you, you know, if I didn't have the Apple Watch, I would consider something like this just for a daily wear, really. But yeah, it's a nice, comfortable, and it does go on very easy, as you can see here. And there you go. So I'll just get it to my my arm width there. And there you go. It's really easy to put on, really easy, a little bit difficult to take off. So just be aware of that there, what I've just said, because you could break the actual buckle or whatever it is there. And these are resin, so you know, once that's gone, then that'll be just flapping about. But other than that, you know, it's a nice little watch here, and I've got to admit, I wouldn't hesitate in getting another one of these. I think they're fantastic. And as I say, for the price that you pay, for the actual features that it has, which are quite simple in their operation, and it's easy, accessible, easy to amend, it's a great little watch and well worth purchasing. So it gets the Tony thumbs up. So we hope you like this quick feature of this watch. Obviously there's a link below if you want to have a look at it on Amazon, see what you think and read a little bit more about that, and obviously see the reviews that are of this watch. If you like the video, then please give it a cheeky like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel just to get more videos and stuff like that of watches. There'll be cars, there'll be games, there'll be all sorts really, because we literally do try anything. And we hope you like this video, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.